Hi, my name is Acapella, aka the Dollar Remix. You're watching Personality of the Week on Connect 360. Oh yeah, so that's what a comedian is. A comedian is supposed to make you laugh, especially when he's on duty. When he's on stage, he's supposed to make you laugh. But trust me, we are not always comedians. When we're off stage, we also have our personal lives, just like you do. So you don't expect to see me at the airport. You know, I say make me laugh now. I didn't put the problem, you know. So I don't carry laughter like up and down. But whenever a comedian is on duty, his duty is to make you laugh.
So there's one man that sees a beautiful girl, and then he walks to the girl. Hello. The girl turns and says, yes, can I help you? You go see the Yoruba man, yes, my name is Daniel, I'd like to know you. Igbo man, mad guy. Igbo man, you don't know you. Hello. He goes, hello. Then the girl turns, can I help you? You go see Igbo man. I'm the one that wants to help you. You can't help me, Lord, I want. You can see the
Okay, comedy was not supposed to be what I should do. I dabbled into comedy. Music was my first love. That's why they call me Acapella, by the way. I started with singing, and then one fateful night we're going to have a concert, and our MC didn't show up. He didn't show up on time, and somebody had to fill in. And then everybody in the group said, well, just do it. It was as if they said I should jump into fire, right? But I had no choice. I had to do it. I did it. I was trembling. I was scared. I was shivering. But after doing it, everybody was like, "Oh boy, now you say you they do music. Oh but they do comedy. Your name na Acapella like this." That was how it all started. And then I was cracking jokes of late Mohammed Danjuma, Besos Tara Jr., Ali Baba, Bakassi. Then Bakassi. Those were comedians I was cracking their jokes back then in 2002. So that was how comedy all started for me. For me, it was something I dabbled into. It wasn't planned. I think there's no process to go through to be funny. One has to have a very high sense of humor. You can grow your sense of humor. It grows. It naturally grows when you're into the business. Everything you do constantly, every practice you take constantly grows inevitably, whether by choice or by chance. It grows on its own, right? You have a very high sense of humor. A good comedian is one that sees humor in almost everything, right? You don't joke with everything, but you see humor in almost everything. So being funny is natural. I think it's natural. It comes by birth. It's a follow-come something. Yeah, you have to have a very high sense of humor. If creating a joke can be different from having a sense of humor, you can have a sense of humor. You don't know how to tell a joke. Just the same, we have people who can sing, but they cannot write a song, right? So for me, being funny has no build-up, but creating a joke has a lot of build-ups, and it grows after a while. After you've been in the game for a while, you probably start with people's jokes, just like when you watch the reality TV shows. Those upcoming artists, the participants start with other people's songs, and while they grow in the game, they start writing their own songs, and that's how comedy is. That's how it is. You can start with other people's jokes, but while you're in the game, you start growing in your own content.
Only two political parties in Nigeria, PDP and APC. The rest, now get together. But I think it's that time we start speaking the truth. If not, Nigeria already started. We are now changing the face of the complaint. We used to complain that the officials are corrupt. Ladies and gentlemen, we now complain that corruption is official.
Okay, I really would not know. The fans would know better. But I think the major breakthrough came when I did a joke about Inyanya. I did a joke about Inyanya going to the East to perform, and then I introduced Inyanya, and then the Eastern boys asked me a question, Kenyanya. You know, it rhymes with his name. It wasn't one of my biggest jokes that ever came out, and a whole of them I can't start picking them out. But I know my major breakthrough came in early 2014. I've been there. I've been around for a long time, but my major break came in early 2014. Okay, we're still growing. Yeah, we're still growing. For me, there is no absolute success. We just have constant progress, right? You can't pinpoint any human being and say this is successful. There's a constant progress, because what you see as success, one policy can make it. One policy can make somebody who seems successful to be upcoming again, right? So we just have constant progress, and that's how the comedy industry is for us. We're growing, and it's a beautiful thing that we still have our fathers who started the game, and they are still in the game. In entertainment, I think comedy is a new bride. There is hardly any event you want to go to now and there is no comedian. People are bored. Even at burials now, people ask you, where is the comedian? And that tells you how far we're growing. And it's an amazing thing. Those that started the game, you know, those days some people start a thing and then they don't benefit from it. Other young guys come to benefit from it. It's not like that with comedy. Ali Baba is still very much active. Okay Baba is still very much active. Okay Bakasi rather. AY, Basket Mouth, Agodai, Julius Junior Sago, Benga Denka the First. You can name them all. They are still all very much active. And then we have new guys coming into the business. Those days, we have people used to think that comedians were dropouts. And these days, I'm sure that impression has been cleared. We have a lot of graduates in the comedy business right now. People resign from bank to come and join us. We are the new MMM in entertainment. We're growing, yeah, we're growing. Comedy business is growing, trust me.
Artists, they are very annoying. Don't love song in Nigeria anymore. I like the foreigners. They give women very unimaginable promises. You hear things like, I got your baby for you. Who does that? Sometimes they even give them a blank check. I will do anything for you. Nigerian artists, just because they don't want to buy something, they started helping women to deny the things they like. You know what, designer? You know what, Ferrari? And the women go there and say, now my love, you they deceive you now. Nigeria on they provoke people. So they say she don't come for the money, oh. She come for the body, oh, body na ATM.
Okay, first of all, one of my major strengths, my major tool is to monitor my audience, and that's why if I'm invited for an event or a show, I like to be around minimum 30 minutes before start. It enables you monitor the audience, know what they want to listen to, what they like to hear about. Especially when you're the MC, all the burden lies on the MC. He's a pilot. Whatever route he takes, that's where everybody follows. And so for me, if I'm to anchor an event, I like to start on time. I like to be around on time. And then when you start the event, you dabble into various areas of your content. For instance, if they are calling you for a couple's dinner, that kind of event is specific. You know you are saying things that has to do with a man and a woman, whatever, that's specific. If they are calling you for an award night, it's kind of specific. But if they are calling you for a random get together, that's when you have to dabble into different things. You probably say jokes about marriages. If it's not working, you talk political. If it's not working, you talk about the society. One will work no matter how. By the time you dabble into various sectors of your content, once one work, you concentrate there. That's what they want to hear. Okay, yes, I share that view 100%. Everybody that knows me knows I do not support it. It gives me burden. How we call it a comedy show, and then you come to the show, you are seeing too many musicians, and then you don't know what's going on. And I think it started with when some of the OAP started doing events. You know, when your brand is growing and you want to do something big, you tend to work with you start with relationship. You work with people that you have a huge relationship with. And most of the OAPs rather have more relationship with the musicians than they do with the comedians. And so, because the OAP is funny, he's a comedian in quote, but he has to bring people he has a relationship with. And that's where the whole thing started. You come to a comedy show, you see bulk of musicians, they are giving the comedians 3 minutes, 5 minutes. The musician is doing as if he's doing album launch, you know. I share same view, and I think we're beginning to correct it. It's being corrected right now. I complain some certain time, and then some people say, "Now your gas starter, maybe why starter, you go bring P Square, bring." I'm sure if you're very current, you know it's corrected right now. The last AY Live we did, there was no musician on the bill. You only come to the show and then you saw about 2 or 3 musicians. It's being corrected right now because they don't call us for their own. Yes, you come to a musician's concert, they make it look like it is music concert, and so we're beginning to pay them back. Yes, we're doing them back. Yes, we're doing them, but we're correcting it. Trust me, from now onward, a comedy concert is a comedy concert. If you're coming out for comedy, come watch comedy. If you want to see the video, buy a CD. We're not his promoter. Okay, this one especially goes out to all aspiring young comedians. Trust me, for you to be a good comedian, you must be very attentive. you must always crave for information. Comedy has gone past coming to tell fairy tales. You get one man where they run. No, we have elites that listen to comedy these days, so you have to be informative. Yeah, there has to be humor in your information. And trust me, you cannot come into an already exaggerated market with an existing product. You can't come into the comedy business with jokes that are existing for a long time. Agudai has built a lot of fans with his jokes. AY has built fans with his jokes. Acapella has his own fans with his jokes. You cannot come with my joke to build your own fan base. You really remind my fans of me. So it takes originality. It takes God. It takes focus. You must come original. You must come original. You must come original. It paves way faster. Everybody thought the industry was exaggerated. Akoro came in, he broke through. I came in, and now Kenny Black is the in thing. That's because he came original. If you're original, trust me, kings will sort for you. That's just what it's about. You don't come in with what's existing already and you expect to get to the highest level. No, at that starting level you go take. But you need God, you need focus, you need content, and then you need extreme perfect delivery. You are at the next level. Okay, and so for those of you who are on Snapchat, you can follow me on Acapella TV. ACAPELLA then TV. Type it together. If you're on Instagram, it's comedian_Acapella. On Twitter, I am Acapella. Don't forget, you've been watching Personality of the Week on Connect 360. Keep it locked down. This is where it's going on. I'm the band. No, not joke I do. Acapella the talk. Keep it locked down. Peace out.